Hey, welcome to Anatomy of an Ad. I'm Nam.
And I'm Max.
And we work over at Thought Leaders, the leading service for better influencer marketing.
On a daily, more like hourly basis, we focus on all things YouTube sponsorships. At this point, it's safe to say we live and breathe brand partnerships on YouTube. So we decided, why not share our experience with you? Each episode will break down various aspects of YouTube brand integrations and give you our thoughts and feedback, the good, the bad, and it doesn't even seem like they've used this product.
Today we'll be taking a closer look at Nikki Blacketter's integration with Factor. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Okay, we had breakfast. Put a face on. I had to do some edits, some little busy work type of stuff. And now we're gonna move on to a little lunch. I wanna eat before I go out and have to go do a few things. So, today's vlog, video, full day of eating, is sponsored by, look at this baby girl. Look at this beautiful baby girl. Factor Meals. Back at you again, because I have an obsession. So as you guys know, Factors are pre-packaged, pre-ready, chef-made, dietitian-approved meals. They're ready at your door. All you gotta do is throw it in the microwave and eat it. I've been using these for, I think, all of 2022. I don't know, I've been using them for a hot minute, and they come in so clutch if you are having a bad day, when you don't want to meal prep, when you just don't want to deal with the process of, sometimes it's very overwhelming to like grocery store. You have to get the right ingredients, make sure you don't get too much or too little, because your vegetables are gonna go bad in the fridge if you just are buying the wrong things. And I just find it takes a lot of the overwhelmingness out of day to day.
Let's start off with the hook.
So the hook I thought was really good. I mean, clearly she knows her audience and who she's talking to, because she's saying things like meal prep, which is something I don't do. So like clearly this is something
I don't understand.
Yeah, like I have no idea what that even means. No, but clearly she knows who her audience is. She set it up really nice of being like, okay, if you guys live lives similar to mine, here's a problem that I need help solving that Factor helps me solve. So I think that that's definitely right off the bat, okay, I'm interested. What is this thing? I also think too that she hasn't really spoken so much about the meals yet either, which I'm pretty sure she's gonna get into, which I also like as well, because it's like she's not selling you on, ooh, the food is so good, or look at these awesome meals. It's like, hey, here's something that I use that I think will also be good for you guys as well.
I think also with the meal prep, she's a fitness influencer, so that's a big, like, you know, hot word for the fitness community of meal prepping, so that throughout the week you can make sure that you are hitting your macros and like sticking to the diet that works best for your body and your fitness goals. So I think that first of all, like starting off with like meal prep, it's like immediately catches the attention of her audience. Totally. But also the fact that she touched on pain points that also those that don't do fitness, probably you, can really relate to, like going to the grocery store, which sucks, and going and buying too much produce or whatever, which is my whole drawer in the refrigerator. So it's like, even though she's, you know, more fitness based and is probably a larger audience is fitness, anyone can relate to what she's saying. Yeah. Except those that apparently meal prep.
Yeah, know how to do that. The last thing that I'll say about it too is I also like that what I was trying to get at before is she hasn't shown the meals yet, which it's kind of like, ooh, what does it look like? Like, clearly you like this thing and you're talking about this meal prep, but what does it look like? What does it taste like? So I like too that she's really welcoming her audience to come and watch, and not just, here's the product placement, check it out, go buy this thing. It's like, no, I'm working my way into this, which I like.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she differentiates Factor from the other meal prep brands, HelloFresh, Green Chef. So let's see what she decides to do.
Also, are we sure that Factor is not a HelloFresh company? Because I know that HelloFresh has been just started a new company that's very similar to this.
It's not like completely new either.
Yeah, parent organization is HelloFresh, so they're actually owned by HelloFresh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're telling me?
Yeah.
You're telling me?
I put the video on the screen.
I made HelloFresh. Yeah. Okay, so
take two.
Yeah. So Factor, it's pretty interesting that there's like another new company coming into the food space of YouTube sponsorships, and I don't know. I mean, there's so many other people out there. It's interesting that they're doing this. And that's where you're supposed to say, well, I'm pretty sure Factor
Oh,
is a
you want me
HelloFresh
to
company.
look smart? Okay. All right. So now that we all understand the relationship between HelloFresh and Factor, let's take a look at the offer.
Meals. I get 6 in a week. You can buy up to 4 to 18 meals a week, I think. 4 to 18, if I'm correct. I do 6. I eat about 1 a day, sometimes 2 if I'm feeling crazy. But they make my life so much easier, such a weight off my chest. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Today we will make something. I don't know what yet, but I have a little selection. I like to put one in the fridge like this, label out so I know which one to pick. And today, I'm thinking it is honey maple barbecue ground beef. Got all your deets on the bottom there. We're gonna throw this in the microwave after stabbing the top a couple times. I'm like, are you kidding me? This looks so freaking good. So now I'm going to enjoy this. And if you are interested in getting $120 off of your Factor order, you can go to my link. It's go.factor75.com/Nikki120 and you can get $120 off. Editing Nikki here to remind you to use code Nikki120 at checkout to get your $120 off your order. I have a link in the description box down below for you. My IRL friends will ask me like, what's that food prep place that you use? I'm like, go there. It's delicious. You're not gonna be disappointed. It's so good. And just makes your life a lot easier. So check them out. Let them know I sent you by using my code, whatever. And yeah, that's what we're eating today. This might be one of the favorite ones I've ever had, just saying.
So what did you think about the offer?
Overall, I thought it was interesting. $120 off is a lot, which seems like first listen, it's like, ooh, $120 off. This is awesome. But then it also raises kind of a red flag in the back of my mind of like, whoa, how much money am I going to have to spend on this if they're giving me $120 off? So,
but only $120 off your first order.
Right.
Which means that if you continue this, you're not going to get that $120 off.
Right. Yeah, the next purchase will include it.
Yeah.
But, on the other side, and I think this is something that we are sort of in agreement with, is her target audience is not families. It's not people who are looking for a bargain. It's people who are dedicated on fitness, who really want to, eat healthy and don't have the time to be cooking all the time,
Yeah.
So someone who's going to the gym all the time, maybe they're supplementing with protein bars or with protein shakes or what have you. So in this instance now, hey, they're spending that money on food somewhere else. Now could be an opportunity to, all right, I'll take that money, buy something that's more nutritious, easier to make, and more fitting for my lifestyle.
Yeah, because also if you think about it, because it's not kind of targeted to families, they aren't buying like, a huge bundle of food. Like they're just buying what they need. So whether that is equivalent to $120 plus or not, that's a whole different question. But we know HelloFresh. We know that they, give you the best type of ingredients and it's nutritional. And so it could be that it's time is money, and this is just what makes more sense.
Yeah. But overall, $120 off sounds like a great offer.
Yeah. If only that could spread across more than 1 month.
Definitely.
What did you like about this integration?
I liked it a lot overall. I think for a content fit, it's perfect. The brand itself is targeting her audience. It seemed like that she really knew how to talk about it. It seemed super organic. She seemed to also enjoy the product as well, so that was also something. And yeah, overall, it just felt really natural and real, and it didn't feel like, hey, here's a product that I don't actually use that I'm trying to sell to you. It's, hey, here's something that I use that I think you would like as well.
What do you think could be improved?
So overall, I think she did great. Nikki nails it. She knows exactly what she's doing. I have no feedback whatsoever. And overall, I also thought that it was a pretty good read. The only thing that really kind of made me take a step back is the link to the website. It's just a mouthful. There is so much to it. I don't even remember it, and we've watched this ad 3 times in the past 5 minutes. So that's definitely something in itself of saying, hey, there's a really convoluted, complicated URL that, I don't know, I think they could have just easily said, click the link in the description box, go to a website that, doesn't have the Nikki 120
Yeah.
at the end of it, because if you're going to the website and putting in that promo code, it should work.
Yeah.
By just going to the longer website with the Nikki on the end, I'm assuming that just auto-generates the promo code for you. So to me, it just seems very jumbled on the screen. She's also struggling to even say it. She forgets to say her actual code because she's too busy worrying about making sure that the link on the screen is right.
I think also in the link there was I'm pretty sure, because it was a whole jumble of numbers, but it was like factor 75, but she only said factor, so that 75 really catches you off guard, and it confuses with the 120. So...
And what does 75 mean? Is the company called Factor 75, or is that just the website?
Too much to think about when all you want to do is go in and see what this is all about.
Yeah, and especially in the world of marketing and advertising, you don't want to make it difficult for your audience to get to your website or to even know where to go.
Right.
So the fact that both of us are somewhat confused of even the name of the brand because of the website, to me, is it's a bit problematic.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so that was Nikki's integration with Factor 75. Let us know if you enjoyed that integration, if there's anything else you'd like to know about this sponsorship or future sponsorships, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Thanks.
Bye.